This is my consuming JSON with Swift. So first we will go to our happy path, which is just right up here, just in the view did load. So when the app loads up, it goes right ahead with running what we want it to. So right here we have our NSURL, we save it as URL, and this is a valid one from OpenWeather. So it just takes the ID, and I just found the one for Salt Lake City. You can also do it by city. Anyways, so valid URL that will give us a JSON that accepts requests and returns a JSON value. So down here is where we actually get it. It's right down here. So we create a session, a shared session, data with our URL, then we hand it the URL, and right here is where we capture the JSON, and we have to do it in a do try catch, so that's why there's a do and the catch. And the try is right here, just in case something unexpected happens. So, and that's also what the function requires. If you don't do it, then it won't even compile. So we have our NSJSON serialization, and after this is done, it returns our JSON, and then we just print it out in the console. And so we can see that here, and this is all the information that we get back to it. The temperature is in the main, and then the name of the area we get it from is right here, called the county. And yeah, so that's the happy path where our JSON's working. We're able to communicate with it. And then down when I originally had done it as the app, a little bit further down, and the set labels. So this is where we set the name of the city, and this is how we access it. Again, we just go ahead and pull the JSON again, all that information, and then we extract from in the JSON the system. And then we, well, I guess the first time we just do it from the name, and the name is just right here, so it returns Salt Lake County, and that's what it sets the label as. So now we're going to go back to our nasty paths. So the first one is valid URL, but it just doesn't accept those requests, and it doesn't return anything. So when we run this, it doesn't crash. It's handled well. It just gives back this error message. JSON text not start with an array or object, an option to allow fragment not set. So again, this runs, but it just doesn't return anything that we want it to, because this isn't a URL that returns a JSON or accepts JSON requests in this format. So then we go to another nasty path where it's a bad URL, where it's just this random site that's not even there. And when it does that, it just returns a nil value. So when we go to create it here, it's trying to unwrap a nil value, and it crashes, and that's a runtime error. And same thing happens when we change the URL to nothing, so just a nil value. It obviously has the same problem. It just has no idea what to do with it, and it just returns nil, and it crashes while it runs. And that's everything.